Hello. So I just want to talk about a very sensitive topic today, and it's a topic that I think affects each and every one of us. Once again, my name is Cynthia Egazua, and I'm the host of the Career Talk Show. So over the years, I've heard about the difference in pay between male and females, or the difference in very drastic difference, which I wasn't really aware of because I didn't pay a lot of attention to. But as constant as this came up, I realized, maybe I need to start looking into it. Yes, I did identify that there's a huge gap in terms of pay, right? But there's also, it kind of made me feel some kind of way, but I felt like, okay, you know what, I still want to know more about what is going on. I really started paying attention, and then I started realizing that um the huge gap in terms of pay is just one tiny aspect of it. There's also a huge gap in terms of how we are also being treated at the workplace. The amount of responsibility that are given to each person is different, or even when we actually give our opinions and ideas, and how it is being received by one sex than it is from another sex. And when you also think about, in terms of promotions as well, who is getting it, the male or the female? There's a lot of aspects of discrimination that also happens in the workplace because of gender. And unfortunately, it is sad because there is nothing that one person is doing that I'm certain that the other person cannot do. We all are the same people. We put in the same effort. We put in the same time. Someone talked about taking maternity leave. I'm like, there's also something called paternity leave too. We all bleed the same way, we hurt the same way, our mental health can be affected the same way, our contributions are the same. There's really no difference in terms of who we are, apart from the fact that it is just a gender. I have an innie, you have an outie. There's no difference as to why we should be treated differently, or even our ideas. The same way I research stuff and the other person researches stuff, we can still come together and be treated with respect and collaborate, to make things work, as opposed to being saying, oh, I'm going to treat you different because you're female, and I'm going to treat you different because you're male, or I'm going to give you a certain pay because you're female, and I'm going to give you another pay because you're male. I feel like we can all contribute immensely regardless of the profession that we are in. We can all put in the same time, we can all put in the same effort, we can all put in the same resources, and we can all be dedicated the same way. So I just feel like, when it comes to that discrimination, it's something that we should literally start putting a stop to. Sometimes I've come to an idea where I've started realizing that the way some people look at discrimination is the way their personal life is. A lot of people have a personal life where they feel like a certain gender is below them, or a certain gender is above them. And so they bring that same mindset to the workplace of, oh, you're below me, or oh, you're above me just because of your gender. And so they take that mindset to the way that they actually treat on the job or workplace expectations, in terms of, you should give more, you should give less, I should pay you more, I should pay you less. It's just an ongoing effect that is affecting the entire gender community. So I just want to come out here today and speak in terms of that I can give as much, and I'm sure my colleagues can give the same quantity as well. Let each person be respected regardless of their gender.